All right, welcome back, Love Tribe, for an extra special edition reading. We're going to be channeling messages for the Lionsgate in particular. So, in addition to the Tarot Tuesday that dropped this week, we're getting a Lionsgate portal reading. Now, I am recording this on 8/8/2024. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, whenever you feel drawn to this reading. And since I'm channeling this the day of, I would like us to receive this to not only receive the insights of the now, also messages in general about what can we integrate during this Lionsgate portal time. And I'm going to energetically ask for this to really apply to Leo season, like forward. So Lionsgate Portal, which lasts several days. But then also we're going to go basically until it transitions to the handoff of Virgo. I felt guided by that intuitively, and now I always channel with timeless wisdom intention, meaning I would like whenever you watch this video to get something out of it. However, it's most potent in this now of the Lionsgate Portal. The reason why we're giving until the end of, and I love how I'm looking at my zodiac map, and I'm seeing the word Leo. I'm seeing the Leo glyph. The purpose of allowing it to go through in its fullness is because a lot of activation energy is coming through the portal, especially today on 8/8. So think about as if you were receiving energy, receiving downloads, receiving transmissions, whatever resonates for you. So think about receipt. And then, right, so you receive something, even a gift. Let's say you receive a gift that's wrapped up in a beautiful, wrapping paper, a bow. Wow, it's been so long since I've received a wrapped up present. I don't even know how to describe a gift. I mean, I've received many gifts. I'm just talking about like conventional. Think about a birthday present or a Christmas present wrapped up in paper. Very United States. Um, you receive it, and then you got to literally take the time to unwrap the gift. Now, I know some people are like, but either way, those whether it's seconds or you take a minute or two to unwrap your present, and then sometimes depending on what the present is, especially coming from the states, it's like things are in a lot of packaging, right? So then it's like okay, then there's the like think about kids toys, kids toys. You know how like imagine it was wrapped up in the present box, right? We get off the wrapping paper, then you got to take it out of the present box. Then you got to take it out and like peel back the part of it that's cardboard, and then you also got to peel back maybe parts of it that are plastic. And then maybe for anyone who had action figures, especially growing up, I don't know if they still do it nowadays. Um, Inside, also sometimes there would be these twist ties and plasticky, essentially binds or shackles on your action figure. Oh, pardon me for hitting the mic. On your action figure confirmation. Um, that then you also have to untie and break free before you can fully enjoy the gift and present. And then there's the whole after you unwrap the gift and you have it in your hand. Some of some of you may take the time to like literally inspect it, look at it, feel it, touch it, get familiar with it before you make full on or continuously use it, and that sort of thing. So I know this sounds like a very long and drawn out image. When spirit does this, though, this is the way, this is the way we're being invited to savor and receive our gifts in this Lionsgate activation. So giving ourselves this Leo season to spend the time unwrapping and appraising, not like a rude or ungrateful way, but like appraising, inspecting, and they want me to say getting familiar with our gifts, getting familiar with our gifts, getting familiar with our gifts. And now they're getting me all melodic and stuff. So it's like, okay, have fun with this. Get musical, very sacral chakra, very pleasure, very dance. Um, And I want us to think about with gifts too, the way they have me use the word gift. There's going to be gifts received of all kinds. So yes, gifts as in presents, like perhaps 444 on the timer. Presents, gifts, tangible things being received, things of that nature. And shout out to all my Leos who are receiving any birthday presents. I'm a Leo rising, have so much love for Leos, have lots of Leos in my life. Um, Also, your gifts, as in your talent. Your gifts, as in your confirmation. Your divine abilities given to you by the divine, your talent, your abilities that are gifts that showcase you are a gifted being. So Spirit is wanting you to also spend the time connecting with your gifts, your talent, things that you can express and share creatively with the world. First and foremost, within of yourself, let alone gifts that you can share from an abundant place. First and foremost, fill up your own cup, nourish your own cup, enjoy your own cup, and then flow from there. So there's a lot of, so I want us to think inclusively when we utilize this analogy and terminology of gifts. So we've got activation and gift, savoring, unpacking and savoring. Enjoy this season. And it's not to say stop enjoying afterwards. It's not like Virgo's coming in to kill the vibe. Absolutely not. This is saying there's a lot of playfulness and exploration energy being encouraged in this now. And I think that came through on Tuesday, so I'm not gonna backtrack. But check out the most recent Tarot Tuesday if you want to see that message, because that one was a very deep intuitive channel, and there were forces really trying to block and delay that message. So I feel like it was definitely a handoff for this Lionsgate activation. We're gonna start off with the Atlantis Oracle. That's what I was feeling called to today in this now. Um, I felt like, because the Atlanteans have a connection with Sirius as well, they're part of a lineage. And so if we hold space for that. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. They have me slow down. We have the Eagle coming out. Card number 10, Eagle. Observe your life from a higher perspective. Observe your life from a higher perspective. Also, for anyone it resonates with, you may have grandfatherly, paternal type of elders and ancestors on the other side assisting you at this time and encouraging you to apply your discernment and invite in their wisdom and assistance with your discernment. This Lionsgate activation and portal is, yeah, they're having me tap the third eye. It is bringing an activation and expansion of your discernment and your awareness. Spirit is asking you to leverage your ancestors and your spirit guides, your highest and holiest self as well, of course, to refocus. Refocus, which will then help you to reprioritize things. So a bit of zooming out and taking perspective today, this Lionsgate and the official days after, because I think Lionsgate, the official portal, goes until the 12th or 13th. I'd have to double check. So comment down below if you know specifically how long the official portal, quote unquote, astrologically speaking, goes. And I'm feeling like the direct, like as if it's an energetic channel. But I'm really feeling like this center point between the crown and third eye where we meet in the center of the brain and then go down the spinal column. There's something about really coming into alignment and calibration and being real with yourself, allowing realness and authentic vision and discernment to be applied to your life, to reach you in this now. There's something about taking the step back to reflect and review and reprioritize so that as your energy and also your masculine energy and power is refueled and replenished. Because the masculine energy, our masculine energy is what we use to implement things, to take action, generally speaking. To move forward and to advance, to move energy, to move and apply energy cultivated through the feminine. So there's something about having this discerning and wise, this utilization of your wisdom rather, moment in time to refuel and recharge so that when the right moment comes for you to take action, you're doing so from an empowered and informed state. One One that is really in alignment with you optimally doing what's best for you, doing what you need to do, doing what's in alignment with your soul and your calling. With this eagle, I'm also getting this energy of, and messages coming through, especially because they're having me focus on these blue feathers on this eagle as well. There's something about honoring your truth, the true you, and like honoring your prestige, honoring your authority, honoring your rank, honoring your station. And I'm not saying this to instigate or invite any inferiority, superiority type of energy. No. It's more so about you understanding and honoring you are a beloved child of the divine. You are beloved, empowered, ideally if you're watching my readings, you're an adult, empowered adult of the divine, of divinity. You're a beautiful and empowered regal and royal soul. You're a soul and being worthy of dignity. You're worthy of dignity, and remember your dignity. Remember your good character. Remember your good integrity, and operate in alignment, active recognition, active embodiment, active embrace, active celebration of these things, of your divine nobility. This isn't about you being better than other people in a way where you have to put others down. Absolutely not. This is about you owning the fact that you are better than lower vibrational energies, choices, decisions, patterns, behaviors, and addictions that do not serve you, that do not honor the trueness of your soul, the trueness of your calling and your gifts, right? And these activations coming through. So it's about being better than the worst parts of yourself. Like it's not about other people. Like this is between you, and you. You know, like energy gets some Nicki Minaj playfulness for you right there. It's it's like yes, baby. It's like you have risen above and continue to rise above. Spirit is wanting you to embrace some eagle energy and eagle medicine to have the moment of zooming out so that you can better recognize and feel that growth. And my crown is tingling more. The crown, your actual crown, activating more. Yes, queen. Yes, king. Yes, sovereign. So it's like have that moment, have your moment. 1221, 1222. Like have your moment. This is here for you. Spirit is wanting you, yes, zoom out and operate in alignment with your dignity, right? Because and operating in alignment with your dignity, you're going to be operating in alignment with a healthy and divine confidence. Because you're not going to be acting as a weakened or disempowered version of you. You're not going to be sleeping on yourself because you're going to be actively respecting yourself. And actively respecting yourself is not disrespecting yourself by playing it small or treating yourself like crap, treating yourself as if you're lesser than, treating yourself as if you're undeserving. You have advanced so much beyond that. Like basically, I feel the spirit is saying you have done so much work. 1313 on the timer, yes. Death card tarot coming through in a positive and uplifting way. You've done the death part. Like what energetically speaking, you've done the death thing. You pretty much allowed what does not serve you to die off and die out. His spirit is like zoom out, having the rebirth clarity 133, and celebrate so that you can embrace this rebirth. Like the time is now. Rise up, Phoenix. Rise up. Yes, okay, and we got oh, this is lovely. Bottom of the deck we have Soul Group, and this card came out in a collective reading and ceremony I did for the new moon days ago here in Puerto Vallarta. So make sure you're connected, especially if you're ever Puerto Vallarta to come to some of our amazing like live events. But the Soul Group, bottom of the deck, Atlantis Miracle Mission. And notice how we see all of these beings representing different chakra colors, by the way, balance. And I just saw 1414 on the timer, balance, temperance, yes, coming together and manifesting around this stone, this Atlantis mission. The card that popped out, card 7, love. Divine love is calling you. So big love activations coming through. Love in all forms. First and foremost, starting with yourself. I am getting the invitations for community as well with this soul group. So community. So that means for me, like chosen family, maybe the local community you're engaging with, or digital community, right? Because I want to acknowledge technology is a bridge. We we can control. our relationship with technology and how we use it and how we refer to it. And please be wary of traps that want to make anything all negative or only focus on the negative. We want to be the technopaths and the multi-resource, multi-dimensional beings and souls in this time and now who are charging and reprogramming our technology and our digital spaces more with love, with abundant intentions. Notice how we're connecting across this device here and now, my fellow Love Tribe member. So let's embrace the love and infuse it there as well. Let us transcend distance through love and leveraging technology. So for anyone out there who's very tech inclined, that message was very passionately and lovingly given to you. Like anybody who uses digital tools for their spirituality or has been considering using digital tools, for anybody who may not have access or resources to buy or store other physical tools, but you have digital devices, allow your, first and foremost, you are your own altar, you are your own spiritual workshop and resource library, period, let alone what you can imbue and bless with your intention. So bless up your devices, cleanse and purify your devices, leverage your technology. I'm really, confirmation burp. I'm really feeling that quite strongly, and it was interesting. My necklace normally never gives me any, issues, and I was feeling a little itch near the heart chakra as well while saying all of this. So a lot of y'all really charge up your talismans, your amulets, the things you utilize. Yeah, no wonder why Atlantis is coming through, because they were so and are so technologically advanced and embracing of the soul and magic and infusing all of it. This love message also for some could represent, so we talked about community love, friendship love, love across distance, self love. This also can be a powerful message, yes, and yes, for love and intimacy and partnership coming through, possibly for those who are interested in that. This is a major key, period. And then this is a major key activation that's coming through. This is not a time to be giving more energy to doubting and blocking miracles than it is to enjoying and daydreaming and visualizing joyfully and playfully about the miracles being here, the miracles landing, the miracles coming in. If you have been wanting to have a cure or overcoming loneliness and disconnection slash feelings of being disconnected, excuse me, not having people that get you or that you can get and vibe with well, that is coming to an end. That season is at an end. Take all the time you need to for integrating and nourishing yourself. Yes, I'm getting. Allow yourself to go play, have fun, be with friends, be in community, be with the loved ones, go on the date. Um, of course, check in with your discernment, with your holiest spirit, with your holiest self, with your holiest guide, whomever you work with and pray to and connect with. Because you're not here for everybody. Yes, thank you. Leo energy coming in strong. Leo, king, queen, sovereign, who is confident and honors their boundaries coming through very strongly with a loving message to remind us that you don't need to be here for everyone, because spoiler alert, you're not. And not everyone is here for you. And it is okay to not like people. There are people who don't like you. If you're doing anything, excuse me, if you are allowing yourself to share what you are here to share, that will generate dislike due to contrast. And that doesn't mean you're wrong. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means you're a person with a perspective and the willingness and the courage to share your perspective. You are a person with a testimony and the courage willing to share your testimony. And that may ruffle some feathers. That may irk some people. That may trigger some people. That may catalyze some people. And that is a part of your path. That is a part of being here. We're not here to like everybody and be liked by everybody all of the time. That's not how it goes down. And you can believe in whatever you want to believe in faith wise. I believe in many things. Even if we take the storyline of, Jesus Christ, Yeshua, associated with being loving and compassionate, some like love personified, compassion personified, forgiveness personified, somebody who is legit just trying to love up on other souls. How many people didn't like his ass? How many people came for him? How many people betrayed him? And he was literally just trying to love people and get people to love themselves and get people to connect more to the truth and connect with the Holy Spirit through the bridge of their own heart and soul. So if you have somebody who's literally trying to spread love, getting got and hated upon, what makes let's just stay aware. Let's just stay woke. Let's stay alive. Let's stay lit. Like let's be real. Let's stay discerning. If you start some stuff, there's gonna be some stuff, and that doesn't mean you're doing so to create conflict. I'm not inviting or inciting that inherently. I'm saying express yourself, be you, and you be okay with not liking people. Because for some of us who are recovering slash recovered people pleasers, or had people, yeah, you know what? I don't really like that whole like identity, like where it's like, oh, I'm a people pleaser for life type of shit. Oh, pardon me, but it's like I can acknowledge where I come from, but I don't. Yeah, 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 whatever. That's a whole other combo. But it's like it's okay not to like people. Period. Give yourself permission because you know what? It's liberating. It's very liberating because as we lean into not liking somebody and exploring why we don't like them, checking ourselves, checking our baggage, checking our projections, whatever, this also helps us have more informed decisions about our boundaries and who we're selecting to be around us or not. And that is a way we show up for ourselves more fully. That mindfulness, that practice of boundaries, that practice of decision making, empowered decision making is huge. So honor your boundaries, honor your lines, your limits. Because that's really also going to help you show up in true integrity and authenticity with yourself. In those sacred acts of rejection, you are also honoring your sacred needs for protection. Yes, let us claim that from the active seat from our throne. Because I have run into that phrase, rejection is protection, and I often think about it as the universe interceding on my behalf, and that is true. Yet, as above, so below. So, can we not, from an empowered state, intercede on our own behalf and be comfortable rejecting others for our own protection? Let that be a word. Okay, let's flip these cards over that popped out. I'm gonna take them. Wowzers, meowzers, and I have been shuffling these. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of water. I'm gonna let y'all look. Let you get a look. I'll say it verbally first before my sip. We have the Six of Swords and Six of Pentacles. Bury that. Also, it is a portal, energy portal number, all that activation. So please be hydrating, drinking lots of water in this now, especially with this reading nearby. Like, as you have intentions, be blessing it up, putting it in the water. Like, drink in this activation, drink in this reading for what resonates. Babies, these two sixes, this is bomb.com. So you may get a lot of sixes, six repeating. Could be significant for you, especially if you want these themes and you're vibing with them. We've got Six of Swords and Six of Pentacles. Pardon me, Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Six of Swords representing moving on to calmer waters, onto peace, and this might have been in the Tarot Tuesday reading. So please get into that reading if you're wanting a little bit more of a zhuzh and activation and clarity and encouragement. Six And then we're getting the Six of Pentacles, which is often about the harmonization, the resources coming in, the harmony coming in, especially if, for those of us who have been dealing maybe with some poverty, financial delays, lack on a tangible level, on resource level. I don't feel that in this collective, if you're really resonating with it energetically, you've been operating or staying in that state. I feel as though the blessings and the pentacles are dropping and coming in because you've been doing the work to to allow yourself to be at peace, to operate in faith, to continue operating in trust, moving forward knowing that the universe has got your back, that things are becoming better, that this Lionsgate portal and activation, all these 888s associated especially with wealth, abundance, and prosperity. You kept the faith. You are keeping the faith. And stay ready because you know what I'm being called to. I often am, but the feminine is getting her coins first, so that feminine energy, and then the masculine gets next. So on the masculine level, remember how we talked about the eagle zooming out, masculine energy, getting the perspective, calibrating the energy, refueling and recharge, being in the feminine state, and then swooping down when it's the masculine moment to implement. Similarly, that's what you're doing, and it's going to play out on your resource level. So this energetic work that you've been doing to come into harmony and balance, being in your faith, essentially energetically receiving your rewards, that's going to play out tangibly very soon come around the time of this activation. And I just saw 2544 on the time. Okay, let's get some more tarot to move this forward, but this is really, really positive. And there are scales on this card, like legit scales balance. Libra energy may be strong. Libra coming through. Yes, okay, because on Tarot Tuesday we had Lady Justice, which I associate a lot with Libra energy as well. So that's still coming in strong. This is a completely like different and upgraded, updated, activated reading for Lionsgate. Tarot Tuesday, Lady Justice is still helping us. I love it. Three of Cups came flying out. Three of Cups came flying out on top of that love card. I'm getting goosebumps. And around the corner, so around the bend card, is going to be the Three of Wands. So we had a three pop out and a three is around the corner. Three, three. I'm having very strong goosebumps. Okay, y'all, this is significant. We had six, six, three, three, and the bottom of the deck here is a seven. And I was feeling sevens were other significant numbers, especially because we had the seven with the love card. So there's okay. Threes, sixes, sevens, eight. And this soul group card is card 38, so there's a 3 and an 8 on that card, which does come to 11. But 3, 6, 7, and 8 are very powerful numbers and vibrations at this time coming through in this reading. So I want to, okay, Spirit, bring it back. Three of Cups flying on top of the love card. This card is about celebration, and this is about celebrating festivities, partying in community with loved ones. I'm getting good vibes from this community card because I know sometimes people interpret it as like gossip and whatever, and that could be the case, but I'm not like feeling that too much. Also, pardon me on my channel, but like, why is my left titty starting to itch on camera? Okay, so like that must signify something. Um, very interesting. Like, not. I'm just gonna go with it because everything is spiritual, everything is related. It's like I'm thinking of left titty. I'm thinking of cow's milk. I'm thinking of nourishment. I'm thinking of left side feminine, milk, titty, feminine. Um, Milk and honey is coming in. Yeah, right under the nose because I'm getting the itch. Milk, honey, nourishment coming in. Ooh, ambrosia and nectar of the gods. Ooh, ooh, this is real. This is really royal. This is like ambrosia. This is the nectar of the gods vibe. And I'm feeling other sensations that I don't want to talk about on camera. You can think of Venus and Dionysus vibes, celebratory. Definitely confirmation for those of you who are calling in love and intimacy and things of that nature, coming in very soon. Let that pause. I'm gonna let you just restate what I just stated in your head a couple times and take all the meanings you want from that. Yeah, it's really like that. Ooh, ooh. Okay, Dionysus, calm it down, calm it down. Ooh, okay, for some of y'all, it's just like maybe some sensual energies coming through. Be mindful at this time, honor your energy, and make joyful and informed choices that honor your boundaries and have a celebration. Honor any callings you've been having to protect your energy. There is this celebrate though with the soul tribe. I'm getting soul group, soul tribe celebration. What am I hearing? Why am I hearing that? I don't even remember the lyrics to the song, but I'm like, welcome to the good life. I know that was flat, but it was like, welcome to the good life. I think it was like T-Pain and Kanye West back in the day. Whatever it is, but it's like, welcome to the good life, baby. with your soul tribe and your team, like as above, so below. So you've been like, okay, here's the thing. Well, you know how to get me like a kiki language, like, so here's the thing, like maybe that's like, a really like channel industry, but here's the thing, baby. In your energetic, your spiritual realms, your highest self, all of that energetic work you've been doing, right? You've been connecting more with your guides. You've been connecting more with your soul tribe and your soul family, especially above, and you've been calling it in and wanting it and welcoming and creating space for that loving home and community and soul tribe relations, family and friendships on the physical level. So the work you've been doing and the space you've been cultivating for healthy and thriving relationships, it is landing increasingly more and more in earth. So just like the physical things, because this abundance is coming in all forms. So this is also giving relationships, like, even though I know with this we usually think about the resources, I want us to think about, I know this is going to sound wild, but I want to say tangible relationships, tangible connection. Like I'm feeling handshakes. I'm feeling hugs. I'm feeling and sensing the breaking of bread, the sharing of meals, the spending of quality time, and the sharing of resources. First and foremost, attention, let alone affection, love, and presence. Then let alone a meal, a ride, whatever, the playing of a game. It builds, it grows. It is here though. Spirit is saying cheers and celebrate with the real ones, especially with the real ones, because a lot of us have been getting revelations and discernment. That's why Lady Justice came through earlier in the week with the Tarot Tuesday, exposing the fraud, exposing the fake, exposing the deceivers, exposing the Judas Iscariot types that have been in the camp, the Seven of Swords scumbags who have been on the low and in the background, cheating and creeping. And if that hits you, it wasn't meant to miss you. Very that. Being in that Leonina energy. Because we're staying ready, baby. Like I'm looking at this royal clip. I'm also looking at their head, and I'm seeing like that circlet. Like they're having me say the circlet, but it's like a modest and humble crown, like a modest and humble tiara. It's like this is my like on the go. I'm royal. I'm regal. I'm noble. Like I have my crown that I wear. When I'm in the castle, when I'm sitting on the throne attending to official matters. I have the crown for the coronation, for the most regal events. Like I have several crowns, like I have several hats, like very Leonina energies. Like I have various accessories. The wardrobe is popping, the looks are popping. Like I'm giving you all different looks, and yet no matter where I go, I'm the queen, I'm the king, I'm that girl. Like very that. So it's like you're standing there, and the ships are coming in. It's like be at the dock. The ships are coming in. It's like energetically you move forward towards peace, and it's like you moved onward and upward, and it's like you moved on to the new location, right? You moved on to the new location. You got home. You unpacked the gift. Yes, you moved to the new location like Spirit Uber cooking with gas. It's coming in fast. Coming in fast. Moving forward to the new location. You got to the new location. Spirit was like you got off the boat. You got into the new gig, the new palace, the new kingdom. You came in on the night boat. You went into the palace. You went, you washed up. You've been settling in. So it's like unpacking your gifts, unpacking your belongings. Whatever you had with you. For some of us, we've just lost all of our possessions. Like dead ass earlier this week, I got a message of somebody like legit, bless, literally bless her heart, but completely like abandoned, like was somebody who volunteered to be a person I could trust to hold on to my most sacred possessions and watch them for me while I've been on my own spiritual journey and outside of the country for the last couple of years, going through my own breakdown for breakthrough, and allowed me to believe that everything was all good for years. And just recently, after I had to press for information and truth and follow up, just told me they have no idea where my things are and completely stop responding to me and won't give me any information. So it's like literally all of my possessions gone. Like everything from the old world, yes, Spirit, like everything from the old world gone, wiped away. Hopefully your situation is not that extreme, baby. I pray not. Because my grandfather's Bible was lost for me, an heirloom I wanted to pass on to my own children one day, hopefully, gone with the wind. However, Spirit is like, I got you. And I gave myself the time and space to mourning, grieve that energy. But all that old world lost. So I only have the, belongings I have with me. And I'm grateful for what I've got. Spirit is like settle into the new place. And now it's more so, you're living in your new place, your new port city, right? Or at least you're still near a place where now you're going to the dock and you're checking and you're learning and you're seeing ships coming in. And remember, ships may be coming in from other people. Don't be discouraged. It's a beautiful marina. It's a beautiful dock. You're in a beautiful kingdom in space full of a whole bunch of people with similar timelines who are going to be receiving so many gifts, blessings. Do not allow the sight of other people receiving their blessings and ships to trigger you in scarcity. We're not in that timeline anymore. We're in the timeline of abundance and prosperity and wealth. So when you see other ships and other blessings coming through for other people, celebrate them and be excited. Especially because guess what, baby? We're cooking again. We're getting more of the energy and we're getting currency. As they receive their resources, think about this as if being a merchant. And you know what? They're bringing me back at the beginning of the reading, before I lit the incense. I don't have frankincense, I have myrrh, but frankincense and myrrh were coming through. So frankincense and myrrh and three kings type of symbolism may be significant for you at this time. Think about you're all like merchants. Merchants slash mercantile kings and queens. Mercantile, getting them products, getting them goods, getting them products, getting them goods. Meow, meow, meow. So it's like, yeah, somebody is receiving the frankincense. Somebody else is receiving the myrrh, and they're getting their gifts, and you're like, what blessings am I going to get? Just stay ready so you ain't going to get ready. Because each of y'all have something to exchange. Each of y'all have something to bring to the party. Each of y'all have something to bring to the gig. And some of them are going to bless you up. Some of them are going to have abundance and surplus, and they're going to pass out and be like, here, girl, get this free sample. Here's some free incense sticks. Oh, girl, I want you to try my new oil. Can you test it out for me and give me some feedback? So don't be sitting there looking sour puss at these blessings coming in because they're going to do that. They're going to be blessing you up and you're going to be blessing them up as you get yours. So stay ready. Bottom of the deck with the 7 of cups. Choose wisely. Period. That's really it. Simple. Choose wisely. You're receiving abundance. You're receiving options. You can go in a variety of different directions. Spirit is inviting you. Choose the cup. Choose the cup where you feel, you know, you sense, you see, you hear, you touch, you taste, whatever clair sense resonate with you or all the above. From a space of alignment, choose the cup, choose the opportunities, choose the connections, choose the relationships that light you up on all layers and levels. No settling. So I want to invite you, yes, make a decision in line with your heart. A heart decision that also applies and activates and welcomes your discernment and your wisdom accrued thus far. Connections and decisions that allow you to be in active communication with your spiritual guides and team. Not hiding away, not trying to hide away from anything, not being embarrassed or minimized or shy. Something that you could say with your chest. Yes. And Ariana voice, say it with your chest type of decision. Because that sat on top of the Knight of Cups. So that love is incoming, loving offers, loving opportunities, loving relationships. So soul group, soul connection, love in a variety of forms. So for some, it really can be romance, it can be connection, it can be partnership. That message and theme and intimacy is really trying to come through strong this week. It's not limited to that though, and Spirit is not putting that as the only thing. It is strong though for those who have done the work to cultivate it for partnership, sacred partnership. I am feeling very much it's yes and though with friendship and community. So please honor your friendships and community relationships as well. This is about you having it all. Oh, well, that was bold. This is about you having it all, period. 6633. And this, the abundance on the physical and financial level and the resource level, like Spirit is really saying like it may start off where you're getting the coins first, the smaller coins, and the coins are going to build. The coins are going to stack up. Compound interest is building. Dollars are going to come in, and change this for any currency and resource currency, a common theme, and all this energy and water elements. So yes, portal energy. Take another sip. Be in the active flow and exchange of resources in abundance. It's going to build up over time. And for many, especially those of y'all who really resonated with that, because I didn't think I was going to mention, that anecdote about the loss that I experienced earlier this week in regards to my sacred, well, all of my possessions and belongings, let alone my most sacred one. Um, Spirit is especially affirming. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Holiest Mother, Holiest Father, Holiest Ancestors. Thank you, Grandpa. Spirit is also all of the losses. Let them be glorious and holy sacrifices. Let them energetically, let them energetically be transmuted as fertilizer for a healthy and fresh foundation that you are starting from a truly holier and more loving, more aligned and more anointed place and space. All of the things for example, all the things that I lost from my old life, tied to my old identity, tied to so much strife and struggle and pain and expectations and projection. All of it zeroed out and gone. From there, now I can truly build from a state of heightened and enlightened freedom, love, and joy, feeling I owe nobody nothing, allowing so many attachments and cords to be cut with that, primarily with that person who I trusted. This is your new foundation. This is your new empire. This is your new world. Act like it. Live like it. Love like it. Create like it. We're going to receive some closing messages from the Ascended Masters. Please and thank you, Holiest Spirit and Guides, Holiest Ascended Masters. Please help us with the integration of this Lionsgate activation, these gifts, these blessings, this love. Yes, we have two that flew out together instantaneously, and they both flew on top of the Seven of Cups. So the card about choice. Was I not about choice and choosing? Guess who's the top card? Choose peace. Yogananda. Choosing peace, babies. Choosing the peace, the work you've done. And what's it on top of? Working your magic. Saint Germain, alchemy, transmutation, violet flame. And I'm getting violet flame of transmutation and forgiveness. What's interesting, what came through first in my head was violet flame of freedom. Like, it's coming through hard body. So we're getting peace and freedom, baby. The choosing of peace, and I'm cooking with gas. I'm getting goosebumps hard body. The peace, the moving on to calmer waters is also moving onto freedom. You are free. This is the new world. Fuck the old paradigm. Pardon me, but I had to get bucked for a minute. It's like, go on, dunzo. And let anybody who betrayed you, anybody who sacrificed you, anybody who cut you free, best believe they freed you from them. Like, in addition to them freeing themselves from you, because it's mutual, right? We're not perfect. If we're the villains in some people's story, so be it. I do my best to atone for and repent for my mistakes and take accountability in my sins. And when others don't give you an opportunity to make amends, or if the only way to make amends is through a physical resource that you don't presently have, and the only way to move on is for them to cut you free or move on, so be it. You're not meant to live your life in languishing and suffering because others don't honor you or don't have space for you in their life anymore or don't view you as valuable, who view you as disposable, as able to be discarded. Just because you're discarded by another human being does not mean you're discarded or disposed of by the universe. The exact opposite. And you know that. You have chosen peace because you have chosen your faith. You believe in yourself. You believe in your spirit. It doesn't mean you don't mourn, you don't grieve, that you don't feel hurt and pain when you're betrayed, when you're abandoned, when you're spit on, when you're spat out, when you're left behind, when you're fucked over, when the knives come in front, back, side to side. You still choose to not be a scumbag. You still choose not to be a person who lacks integrity. You still choose to be a person who honors your word. You still choose to not be a person who gives into avoidance and then uses bullshit excuses and justifications to make monstrous and selfish and wicked decisions. You choose to be of integrity because you honor the magic of your soul. You honor the anointment given unto you by the Holy Spirit, by the universe, by the divine, by the power of peace, because you understand being a scumbag will never give you peace. Being trash will never give you tranquility. It gives you distraction. It gives you constant and perpetual pursuit and chase. Momentary escapes that come with addictions and vices that only up the ante, and the cost of admission only goes up over time. Capitalist ways of living life that just bum you out and move the target more and more. And it's not that capitalism is all bad all the time, because that's a whole other discussion. But I'm talking about the pitfalls and the very real repercussions that do perpetuate lack and scarcity. No, this is about you transcending interdimensionally with that Merkaba, that soul activation, that light body activation, that really being your highest and holiest self. So honor your truth. Forgive them for they know not what they do. Ask them to be blessed up with compassion and bless yourself. Sever and cut all ties with compassion and grace for freedom and loving freedom for all. Ask them to be blessed. Ask them to be loved. Like, that's what I want for that person who fucked me over. I don't want them to suffer anymore. They literally use their suffering and chaos as an excuse for fucking me over. So why would I wish them more? I don't want people like them to exist in the world. I don't want people like them to carry on those behaviors and hurting other people who are seeking to love them, who are seeking to love others, who are seeking to create a world of abundance and freedom and friendship. I don't want to manifest and perpetuate toxicity, and I'm not going to wish that on anybody. Vengeance is a false fucking trap. Okay? Vengeance is a spirit and a vampire that loves to feed off of people. Okay? Vengeance and revenge loves to make us their bitch. Okay? By thinking and deceiving us in narratives of pettiness and wickedness and control and bullshit mental acrobatics. Fuck that energy. Blessed be. Pardon me, but Spirit and Holy Jesus have me going in on this one. And the ancestors, because it's like, this is of a higher vibrational timeline. This is about really being about love and abundance. You really want to have unconditional love? Then practice the shit. And practicing it is about applying it and wishing it upon everyone. Doesn't mean you stick around in their life to be the facilitator of that or the giver of it. No. Have boundaries and let go and let God, let Goddess, let Source do what they got to do. After the season is over, it's over. You don't need to be the character in everyone else's life. Their show goes on. Their show goes on, as does yours. Wish them well. Wish them love, because they didn't have the ability to do it. Or rather, you know what? Let's not say that. Let's not assume a lack of ability in this case. So cancel, clear, delete that. Thank you, Spirit. It's more so we acknowledge that the activation application of that ability was not given unto us, and or was nullified or voided at some point unto us, and that's fine. Doesn't mean we have to wish more suffering. But that's just a false trap. That just makes us more wicked. Doesn't mean our anger isn't righteous or justified. Doesn't mean we can't feel these feelings. No, I'm not sitting here telling you don't feel the feelings. I'm not sitting here having you pretend to be like, oh my god, I can't feel revenge. Oh my god, I had a vengeful thought. Oh my god, I'm automatically a bad person. Like, no, cut the crap. Doesn't mean that. Your ability to discern and feel things means you are an active being having an active experience in this human vessel. Good for you. You're online. You're present. Now, this is about your discernment and about your authority and your choice. What do you choose to do? What do you choose to entertain? What do you choose to feed? What do you choose to do next? That's what it's about, baby. That's what it's about. It's not about eliminating all the feelings, inoculating yourself against everything in this world, and then having a titty attack when the inevitable things affect you. No. It's about being strong enough to choose what do you consume, what do you go further. It's like when they say with kids you teach them about the stove and cooking, right? It's like, okay, when before you turn on the stove, you can pick up the pot, buy any part of the pot and put it on the stove and then load up the ingredients and whatever. Once you turn it on, you grab the safety handle. Or maybe you don't even grab the handle. You have the handle over here, and you still get the oven mitt. You learn how to engage. You learn when to back the fuck off. Spirit has me really giving it. I love it. What's the bottom of the deck here? Yoga with Babaji. Who's around the corner? Let It Go with Kuan Yin. Compassion and Mercy Energy.com. This is what I'm saying. I'm calling her in with that Saint Germain with that Violet Ray and Flame. I'm gonna say dominant energy rays coming through. Seventh ray, Violet Ray of transmutation, freedom, sacred high alchemy, and forgiveness and compassion. Kuan Yin representing compassion and mercy, also giving us Diamond White Ray of purification and ascension, given her outfit. And we're gonna get a bonus, yes, third ray of unconditional love. Third ray of unconditional love, rose quartz pink. So any of those colors, any of those rays ringing true for you. Yes, you or for you, blank Coco, get it. Bottom of the deck with Yoga Babaji. This is about being in flow with your energy, coming into true union with yourself. Because yoga is about the true union with you, inner union with yourself, inner knowing, true knowing of you, going with it, and utilizing practices of the breath and asana, and like basically breath, physical practices and movements, as well as yogic like philosophy. So basically, um, increasing spiritual understanding of the universe and connection of the universe, engaging in these habits, like essentially body, mind, and spirit. If you want to have a trinity corollary there, Babaji is inviting you to tend to your own holy trinity. So please, at this time, take the time to stretch, to nourish. Like I keep talking about the hydration with the water. Um, Healthy and high vibrational foods, things that make you feel really good. Yes, have your nourishment and comfort as you feel guided. Yeah, also engage in things that really do keep your energy and your system on point. It's going to help you further ground and apply and flow with these energies more easily and more naturally at this time. Especially for those of us who have been navigating and feeling a lot of physical tension and things going on in our body as all of these activations come online, as we release deep traumas and wounds that this energy is supporting us in releasing and transmuting. So the physical movement and yoga, I've definitely, like legit this week, I have had to do my yoga because the physical stuff has just been popping off. And I've been feeling like long-term and chronic pains and stuff in years, going through a next layer and level of shift. Um, Also, especially for anyone out there who is exploring the creative arts, my fellow muses, artists, and creatives. Um, Especially you may be noticing as you engage in your practice of this art, of this form, of your art form rather, that is also cellularly activating you and moving things. So my example this week and the last several weeks in general, is exploring singing in the voice. I have felt that also helping me to ground further in my body and move physical tension and misalignments that I have been overcoming for years. That I've mainly been working to and through with yoga and prayer and energy work. But there's something about this new activity that is so authentically me and in alignment with my soul's calling truth that is moving a lot of things that were stored in the body. Remember, energy, trauma, and tension are stored in the physical body. So allow yourself to engage in various practices that will have the release of it and feel it physically and stretch it out, work it out, hydrate it out. With Kuan Yin, let it go. Coming back to her as we get ready for the close around the corner. Yeah, especially with Yogananda with Choose Peace. Lotus energy coming through again that came up this week on Tuesday. I'm being reminded, so lotus symbolism very strong, tongue tied with this Lion's Gate and it. Um, they're having me slow down, so we're coming towards the tail end of the transmission. You have no more space for crap. You have no more space for ick. No more space for that which does not serve. You've done all of this cleansing and clearing for the blessing. So now honor that, live that, believe that, strive and strut forward in that energy, in that nobility, in that regality, in that strength, in that power, in that dignity. You're strong now, baby. You are here and you're working on your mission. Because this also sits on top of Zeus. Yes, on top of the miracle card. And this card, oh my god, they're going in deep. Okay. The council is here. The miracle card, this card, and I'm getting goosebumps. This is the three kings energy that was also wanting to come through, the frankincense, myrrh, and gold. All of that coming your way. All goosebumps, goosebumps, goosebumps. Okay, okay, slow it down. Coming back to the Three of Wands, the ships coming in. The three kings are coming in. Blessed child who is going through the rebirth. Blessed child of the divine, holiest Jesus coming through. Goosebumps on 11. Holiest Spirit, holiest Mother, holiest Father. Woo! The work you've done to embrace your inner light and your truth. This rebirth, this Lion's Gate is like a rebirth day for you. The three kings are coming to celebrate for you and with you. They're bringing their gifts. The gifts are coming. The gifts from start to finish. The close of the reading, the beginning of the reading to this closing now. The gifts are coming in. The frankincense, the myrrh, the gold, the wealth, all of it. You being at the ships, you being ready because you're in the new kingdom. You had to be in the new land, in the manger, baby. The manger, baby. You're the manger, baby. I almost said Christmas in July. I know it's August, but like, take it what it's resonating. Oh my God, right? Wait, comment down below. Okay, people who know the Bible and know the story and know the Christmas story, because I don't really know it. I don't fully remember. But weren't the three kings late? Like not in a rude way, but weren't the three kings like technically late to the gig? Like, didn't they show up like a little bit later? You know what I mean? Um, oh my gosh. Yes, and I'm getting so excited. Like, I'm feeling this energy. Look, I'm about to hit the microphone again. Oh my gosh, and I'm hearing Nicki Minaj. I don't remember the exact lyric where she's like, "What I want to hit the mic," but it's in "I want to be your favorite." It's in favorite. It's Nicki Minaj favorite. Oh my god, I just want to be your favorite. I just want to be the one you go to. Do you like a real one supposed to? Living by coastal. Yes. Okay. 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 Oh. Okay. 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 We're getting so hyped, spirit. Like, slow it down, because there's so many messages coming in. I have a love message coming in. I have a general. Okay. Spiritual. The shifts, the blessings, the multiple blessings coming in. The power of three is setting you free. Especially, I feel like there's going to be at minimum three significant blessings. Um, for some, the straight up the three, maybe it's like, and a lot of this is all around connection and relationship. So these blessings are going to come in to and through slash being experienced with other people. And so it's like I'm getting like loving connection as an intimate partnership or whatever you feel in that category, friendships coming in. And for those who are more aromantic or asexual, then you may want to double up the relationship category of what you're calling in. For the triples, like expand and extend it to apply for you. Because I'm always trying to be ace inclusive. Um, and then also, so it's like intimate partnership slash romance slash kingdom partnership, friendships and community, friendships and community and like tribe. Friendships, community, chosen family. Thank you. Friends and family. Friends, family, chosen family, soul tribe, soul family in that regard. Which the loving partner is a member of that, but you feel me. And then it's like I have like career connections, career based relationships, purpose related partnerships. So like things that assist in the execution and embodiment of your craft and the expansion of that and your talent, your gift. So these three in particular, and the fingers are moving very quickly. It's like the magic is there. Staying ready so you ain't gotta get ready. The miracles coming in, the gifts coming in, because like I said, you gotta be at the docks, or you're at the docks every now and again at the day, giving and receiving, exchanging energy, staying ready so you ain't gotta get ready. It's like, yes, take the time to be in the manger, settle into the kingdom, clean up, but it's like they're there. They're there. They're in the distance. They're in the distance. In the center of the card, I'm getting like as the manger, the align. Like, notice how it's in alignment, like on the Lion's Gate energy. Can we talk about like the alignment of these stars? And here are the three kings, like they're coming in. So this is why it's the integration of the alignment. I will say, and I'm not trying to go super deep, this is part 35, it was sitting on top of part 34, which is the council. And I talked about the council in the beginning of this. Your guides, the council above. Was I not saying that? And I was talking about wisdom. This whole channel, we were getting all of it in the cards from jump. And the cards are just confirming it hard body. The wisdom is here. It's anchoring down. It's downloading in. What sat on top of the miracle was this divine masculine Deus energy, determination, lock and load, like, oh, very that, feeling that, meow, meow, meow. But like, also like, staying focused. It's like that, going with that eagle, because he's wearing that eagle necklace, and we have the eagle talisman, right under the nose is that itch, itch, itch. You're gonna know the right moment to strike. You're charging up. Your determination is being rewarded. You honoring your faith and staying on path is being rewarded. And you were leveling up and standing in your power so that you can stand with other equals, where you are coming with people who bring complementary skills, abilities, energies to the table. Everybody showing up and playing their position and playing their role. No longer engaging a whole bunch of disparate and trauma bond, inferior, superior oriented, like bullshit old paradigm relationships and connections. No more things that require self betrayal and denigration and dismissal and disempowerment. Like, ugh, no. Really moving on to the new world and new power. It's like, oh, I'm even hearing, it's funny because I'm looking at these colors and now I'm hearing, go, go, Power Rangers. Yeah, exactly. Like, very that. Like, having fun. And get into it, right? Because, yes, okay, normally, now I'm dating myself. I don't know all the new news. But, like, back in the, and I only remember Tommy's name, let's be honest. And there was a time where Tommy, like, looking back, there were versions of Tommy where Tommy could get it. Let's be honest. I know everybody was looking at the Red Ranger, but, like, I mean, like, I don't know. I like power. I like leadership, so Tommy could get it too. Like, you know, the stuff. You know, like the Red Ranger is like giving me like for a good time. Let's woo, okay. Queen of Wands. Wait, what's happening? Girl, the kitty is out. Bang the pop pop, my thing goes pow. Okay. Anyway, meow meow meow, calm it down. The fire energy, the sacral, cool it off, cool it off. Like cool off, cool off, cool off, cool off. Because y'all trying to get me bodies like Beyonce up in here. Um, this soul group is like the Power Rangers though, it's like, yes, every now and again, you know, Tommy was the leader, but there's always times like, okay, even with the X-Men, right? A lot of times, historically, Cyclops was like the team leader, the primary field commander, and then Storm was number two. It's like if, I don't know, if it was like, if Cyclops was red team, Storm was blue team, you know what I'm saying? It was very that. And although you know the Marvel universe is giving is going through a whole new renaissance, especially the X Men, from what I'm seeing on Twitter, and Storm is really being built up to be like the lead, the like she's getting her props, she's getting her due. They're giving Storm more of the platform in this new era, whereas in I think in other generations and decades, like Wolverine was holding the spot as the most popular X Man. Um, we're witnessing the rise of the feminine and the goddess. Um, I pray that they do it in a way that really is balanced. Though. And everybody has their position, and we can also create the world and the paradigm though where we view ourselves as equals and understand that even if we specialize in certain roles, given our talents and what we are equipped to do, it doesn't make us better than each other. It simply makes us better equipped for the mission, for the task. To me, my X-Men, okay, right? There are those. Like, there's a reason why, even with all the prestige and being a fan favorite, Wolverine for all those years, Wolverine was very rarely the field commander or the leader. He was more of the agent who you give the directives to execute and trust to get it done. And you trust him, especially when you're in the field, to give you his feedback so that then the leader can make the informed decision based off of the data and the reconnaissance, the scent he picked up, the trail he discovered, right, of how to best proceed. All right. So Cyclops isn't better than Wolverine, or Storm isn't better than Wolverine because they're leveraging the talents together. It's just like they're the one who's like the decision maker and the synthesizer of the information, that connector. Ooh, this is so exciting. I feel so exciting. It's like, so honor whatever your role and your position is. Do not play yourself. Do not sleep on yourself. Do not view yourself as less than. Release the old paradigm that makes you think because if you happen to be an X-Men in the group where you're not in the Storm or the Cyclops position, maybe you're Jubilee right now. And don't and I don't want to hear any shade on Jubilee because it's like people trying to act like Jubilee is not powerful as fuck when she really is. It's like we need to expand our understanding of Jubilee because like the version of Jubilee that we saw in the 90s cartoon when she was just being discovered for her powers and getting got by a sentinel has no depiction on how badass she is as she when she's given a space to develop herself as you have done. Okay? So it's like I need you to recognize you're not baby Jubilee. Hey, we give that version of ourselves compassion. I need you to be like the Jubilee, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, 3 times, in the more recent of X-Men 97, where you see a future, kind of, a future version slash simulated version of herself in which she has developed more of her powers as well as her badass skills, and she's a boss ass motherfucker who helps take down Mojo. Okay? So I need y'all to really like play your position and play it well, play it with prestige. Especially because some of y'all don't want all that pressure anyway of being Storm or Cyclops. So it's like cut the shit. Like also don't hold yourself to it because it's like if you don't really want it and it's not really calling for you, it's not calling for you anyway. So don't try and force the fit. Lay in your lane. That is what it is about. On period. And that is why we're in the yoga of the true union of self. Period. That's why you're working your magic, not his, not hers, not theirs, not Z, not Z's magic. Yours. Whoopsie whoopsie whoop. All right, I'm feeling pretty complete. I'm feeling pretty hungry. Thank you so much. Okay, now remember though, this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want to tailor this to you, if you want assistance in integrating this, whether through a guided reading that can help you get specific, energy work to really make sure we're melting away any barriers and helping you be calibrated with your highest and holiest self, or maybe a combination with some intuitive coaching, reach out to me, abundantinsights.net. You can book a session, contact info. Oh, there we go. Boom, fling it over there. Contact info. I love it. Is on in the description box down below. Fly away. And reach out to me. I'm Dil Divine, your friendly neighborhood queer muse, oracle, and soul coach. And let me know, please come back. Share whatever you feel guided and safe to do so with about how is this Lionsgate portal showing up for you? How is it activating you in your life in this now? Because we are a soul group and soul tribe, some of us in closer proximity than others. But I feel like this collective I'm rocking with, I have so much love, gratitude, and appreciation for you because you really are helping us anchor in birth. We're like not even just birth, we're raising. It's like I know a lot of times we keep talking about birthing this new age, and I think it's more and more time to I guess acknowledge that still things are being birthed through the pipeline, to also think about raising. Let's start to think about so many things have already been born. Let's cultivate and nourish them and raise them in this loving village. Let's live as now as if we are raising and cultivating things because we are in the new age. The new age has already been born. So now let's celebrate the births that are happening within this new age, within this new paradigm and foundation, and raise and build and cultivate from there. There's a shift, there's an advancement here with this channeling as I come to the close. So let me know if any of this resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love, hugs, and gratitude. I can't wait to connect with you and read with you. And let me know what you want the next reading about. Mwah. I'll see you soon, Love Tribe.